when you throw one punch and have 85 cuts in there, while at the same time the cameraman is acting like he's inside of an earthquake. I'm like, wow, I cannot tell what's going on. Hello everybody, welcome to Blaze Reviews. We're bringing you all the latest movie reviews from a higher perspective. I'm Kay.
And I'm Rick.
And today we took a hit of the latest Mark Wahlberg film directed by Peter Berg, and that movie being Mile 22. Mile 22 follows James Silva, Mark Wahlberg, as a CIA operative, a member of one of the very elite and underground task force. But this time he's tasked with doing a simple retrieve and deliver operation with what's his character name? Li Noor, played by what's his name?
Played by Uwais.
Yeah. Okay, I know I'm about to mess up on that name. Uwais. And in order to get Iku to unlock a hard drive which contains some very valuable information for them.
Because the hard drive is programmed to self-destruct after a certain period of time, so they need the code. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a race against time to get him to the airport and get him to the US safely. So the movie, I really wasn't all that hyped for it and stuff. I didn't watch any of the trailers because I was like, I want to kind of go on this with open mind and stuff. So did you go into it?
Well, I saw the initial trailer and I was intrigued. I got a little bit of, it's gonna sound a little weird, but I got a little bit of a Gears of War vibe, and that being the aspect of just they have total control over the operation. Yeah, like there's absolutely no fear. Mm-hmm. They know the heart rate of the team,
technology and stuff.
Yeah, they're the heart rate of the team. They have a drone on everything. They have CCTV footage of everything. Mm-hmm. They have like another type of surveillance of everything, like on the ground surveillance. So I was getting just that vibe of total control of the situation, and they just have to execute. Yeah, and that's typically the hardest part for movie people to execute. But right.
I mean, Peter Berg directed some good movies, I guess, and he also
this is his fourth outing with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
He's becoming his, I guess, Leo, like Scorsese and all them have their muses they work through.
Right.
I guess Mark Wahlberg isn't that bad of a muse to work with.
No, and
he tries.
He was playing a smart guy in this movie, like a mentally unstable smart person.
Not like smart guy like The Happening, but
no. He was not sarcastic acting.
Yeah,
which was my first high. Like Mark Wahlberg they built him up. They developed this character from the beginning, and he was supposed to be this mentally gifted loner who just
had anger issues.
You literally put a problem in front of him and he just smashes through it and solves it. And he was kind of the head of this team,
the task force.
Right, he was the head of the task force.
The field unit.
Right, in the field, and then their like actual leader was John Malkovich, played by John Malkovich. And I love John Malkovich.
Yeah, but I say he did a good job with his
role. He had an excellent hairpiece in this film. When a bald person has an excellent hairpiece, I'm just like, hey, hair and makeup, good job, good on you. But what did you think about some of the highs?
Yeah, I like the Mark Wahlberg character. He didn't phone it in like he has been doing for Transformers.
Absolutely not. No, he was really into this.
Yeah. And I also like I'm about to say Maggie, but Lauren Cohen's character. Mm-hmm. They gave her a nice story arc and stuff throughout the movie.
Oh yeah.
And developed her character, I think, nicely. Mm-hmm. And another high I think I got from it though was some of the action set pieces that included the gunplay.
Yeah, the gunplay was definitely up there in the top 10 percentile. Like it was really up there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they did a great job of building suspense throughout all that stuff because you never knew where the story was going to go, like what turn they were going to take.
Right, and I agree with that. The suspense. That's what I was thinking towards the last 20 minutes. I was like, wow, I was really on the edge of my seat, kind of who's going to come after the next and what's going to happen next. I would say this is a combination of, and this is not a downer at all. This is a combination of The Raid, which starred Uwais, and 16 Blocks, starring Bruce Willis and Mos Def. It was definitely a direct combination of those two. They had to get down, to this to the drop point, or to the pickup point anyway. Yeah. And amidst these incredible obstacles of these people, of these locals who were just hired to kill them, who were hired to take them out.
That's basically what you got from this movie and stuff too. And I think Iku did a good job too with his role. Mm-hmm. His action scenes were pretty good for what they were. But.
Right. I thought the hallway scene in the apartment was better than the action scene you see in the trailer where he's taking out these hospital people. Yeah.
So how did you like the Peter Berg's direction of the movie and stuff?
Well, I tend to like Peter Berg. I've been a Peter Berg fan for a really long time. he directed. This is, like I said, this is his fourth outing with Mark Wahlberg, including Patriots Day, Deepwater Horizon, and Lone Survivor. Those are the other three. And Peter Berg he has this way of humanizing extraordinary situations.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret it, and that came across really well in the Hancock film with Will Smith. Yeah. I just remember when I was studying all the things surrounding that background of that movie, Hancock, how he made a lot of choices that led to just a deeply humanizing view of Hancock.
Yeah.
And I just really like how he really brought everything down. He wasn't trying to make a Marvel movie or anything. Mm-hmm. He was saying, hey, Hancock's deeply flawed, and here he is.
Yes, and Hancock did it on his own.
Here is Mark Wahlberg's character, he's a hammer. Okay, he goes in, he knocks nails down, end of story. He's mentally gifted, but oh my goodness, is he deeply flawed and cannot get along with anybody. Yeah, like he doesn't have these he's not bound by societal boundaries, as he was like in the women's shower room, like literally just berating Lauren Cohan's character. Yeah, and she was just dealing with it because she knows that's how he is. Yeah. So I thought that dynamic was pretty good. So I thought his direction of Mark Wahlberg, I found that to be a positive. Yeah. What did you think about Peter Berg?
Well, yeah, he got a certain style, and I think that works for certain movies and stuff, but we're going to get into some downers here. I don't think that style worked for this movie. Especially, like we said, the shooting aspect of the movie was great and stuff. Right. But like the hand-to-hand combat was fucking awful to me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Actually, I wasn't there for one of the scenes.
Yeah, the first action set piece they had and stuff.
For the hand-to-hand stuff.
But trust me, you didn't miss nothing because I couldn't see a goddamn thing.
I literally got back and he's just like, yeah, you missed this fight scene, but you literally didn't miss anything. Yeah.
Because it was just the worst shaky cam / cuts. Cut the scenes.
So I just want for background, the shaky cam / quick cut kind of style came from. It was popularized by Paul Greengrass, director Paul Greengrass, in the Jason Bourne film series. Yeah. And it was done rather well in there, but others copied it to less effect.
Yeah, like it can work if done properly. Right. When you throw one punch and have 85 cuts in there, while at the same time the cameraman is acting like he's inside of an earthquake, I'm like, wow, I cannot tell what's going on. And the crowd was just oohing and on. I'm like, y'all can't see anything that's going on right here. Yeah. And especially after you come out of a movie like Mission Impossible 6 Fallout.
Right, and that's on the other end of the spectrum where it's steady cam, it's drone footage.
And you can see everything.
And you can see everything.
It looks like they're really actually fighting.
They don't have any cuts during some of the major sequences, right?
Yeah, and this one had a lot of those scenes where it's just like, wow, you do not know how to direct these action scenes. Right. Just stick to shooting if you can't do this right. But
I agree with you on the quick cuts. It has to be done right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to bring out the focus of the scene within the quick cutting, or else it's meaningless. Yeah, you're just doing a choppy Matrix thing.
Trying to hide the bad choreography that you probably had behind there.
Right.
And also, we thought Mark Wahlberg and Lauren Cohan's character was good, but I didn't think anybody else really in the movie had.
No one else was fleshed out. I agree with you.
Like Ronda Rousey's character, she was fine for the movie. She didn't really get a lot of action.
She didn't get I wish she'd have had a little more to her.
Other than just being it was her birthday, that was the only character.
Right, that was the only thing. But I was hoping she would have more to do.
Yeah, they didn't really give her no action.
Yeah, they didn't give her anything to do.
And she can do action.
And she was a thumper. Yeah, she was definitely a thumper in the movie. Yeah, she took out a bunch of people in the opening scene. The opening scene was good, but it was kind of such a high bar that like the rest of the film I don't feel like could follow. Yeah, I don't think the rest of the film really followed that high bar they said in the opener. Showing how, because the whole thing in the opener, I was like, oh wow, they're a precision thing. They're a precision squad. Yeah. They go in, they excise the threat, and they cut it out, and it's gone, and they're done.
Then after that, they kind of just fell off.
It was sloppy after that. Yeah, it was.
They lost all train of thought, I guess, or something, and they just like was turned down to just people who just sit there for every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, they had those like those motherfucker contests.
Yeah, like the dialogue in this movie was not good at all.
Yeah, and to me that's emblematic of a Peter Berg film at times when he gets involved with some of the, because sometimes a director, I believe Peter Berg's in that kind of higher echelon of respected filmmakers.
That's why I was surprised when he directed this movie. I was like, oh wow, Peter Berg's directing.
He's definitely someone who's respected in Hollywood, and directors of that ilk, they're given some leeway over the script. David Ayer is another director. I would put them in the same kind of level together. Where they would have leeway over how the way that a script is delivered and the way that a character delivers their lines. And and it can turn into a motherfucker contest.
Yeah.
Like
it just felt like it was like a whole bunch of word vomit a lot of the time whenever they was talk.
Right, but I thought it was effective for the audience because they liked it.
Yeah,
you know, people were laughing. Like the guy next to me, he was laughing.
Yeah, he was cracking up.
Yeah, he was cracking up, and I kind of looked at you like, that wasn't funny.
Yeah, I don't think he really seen like a good action movie before because like during the action scenes, he was just like, oh my god, ooh, what?
That is cutting edge right there. What?
Like, you couldn't see that. But yeah, like, is there any other downers you got from the movie? Or?
Nah, I was pretty much, all in all, I thought this, like, towards the end, I was like, you know, this some Reggie, but I thought this was some high-grade Reggie, and if for anyone who's had some high-grade Reggie, it'll get you there, but it's still some Reggie, though. Yeah.
Like, to me, I was almost getting ready to get us to pass that shit, but like you said, the shooting was good. Some of the character development was good. And I thought like the chase scenes were good too.
I thought the movie like spiked into high quality at times. I was like, whoa, like this is awesome. But then it kind of dipped again into just a kind of monotonous territory. Yeah.
So for that reason, I kind of got to give it some low grade. I'll give it some low grade ratings.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, that's just our opinion. What we really want to know is, what did you guys think about Mile 22? Did you get a chance to see it yet? Hey, what's your favorite Mark Wahlberg movie? Please don't let it be any of the Transformers movie. But hey, let us know in the comment section below. And if you like what we're doing here, hit that like button and share this video. It really helps us out. I'm Kay.
And I'm A. Rick.
And hey, always remember, blaze it.